I'm Jacqueline Brooks with CraftyJackStamping.com. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And I'm here today to share with you my favorite new tool from the Stampin' Up catalog, the 2018-19 Stampin' Up catalog. The Simply Shammy, my dirty and very used Simply Shammy. How do you usually clean your stamps? I used to clean my stamps faithfully with the Stampin' Scrub and the Stampin' Mist. They're still great products and I still do use them. It has a wet side and a dry side. Wet side where you spray and the dry side where you dry your stamps. Or you can use baby wipes, which is great on the go, and it's great with something a little bit more messy, or if you're using Versamark. I like to use it with Versamark. But now, if I do use the Stampin' Scrub or the Stampin' Mist or baby wipes, I always use the Simply Shammy. The reason why I switched to the Shammy, first of all, it came out in the Stampin' Up annual catalog 2018-19, and I had to try it, of course. It looked interesting, but I wasn't quite sure. But one of the downsides to using the Stampin' Scrub and the Stampin' Mist and baby wipes are that you get a residue sometimes. Sometimes you just can't get the stamp clean enough, or the pad, the sponge mat that you clean with on the Stampin' Scrub starts to get foamy because you spray it too much, or it gets pink. And then the baby wipes can leave little fibers. So although those are great tools and I still use them, I always finish off with the Simply Shammy. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so I have two stamps here, a rubber stamp and a photopolymer stamp. And really it works great with both. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to ink it up and stamp it. And the way it is right now, I could go ahead and use the Shammy now, or I can stamp it off again just to get a little bit more ink off of it. And that's what I usually do. That's just kind of habit. I did it with the Stampin' Scrub too. And then I go, and usually by the third one I've gotten it all, but I didn't do it in a new place, so I couldn't tell for sure. So there we go. And as you can see, it's clean. No residue, no image of the stamp right here. Now I'm going to show you an example of using the Stampin' Scrub. Inked up, just gonna do it in the same place, and I'm gonna stamp off again, and then I'm gonna use the Stampin' Scrub. Then I'm gonna dry it, and as you can see, there's a little bit of soap residue in the crevices, so I need to dry it some more. But it still has this soap residue. So, but I'm going to show you how it leaves a little bit of an image left of the stamp. See the little light image there on the edge? Now I'm going to use my handy dandy Simply Shammy and do it again. And no residue. Isn't that awesome? So let's try it now with the photopolymer. I'm going to do Highland Heather this time. And we're going to say, I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Stamp off. And then I use the Simply Shammy. Now, I can't really tell because it's the same color as the Simply Shammy, but I did it 3 times, 4th for good measure, and no residue. Awesome. Awesome! I love this Simply Shammy. Hi, I'm back. So, I hope you could see how awesome the Simply Shammy is. Now I want to tell you how I store it. I store it in Stampin' Up's clear stamp case. It fits perfectly, and you can leave it shut so that it doesn't dry out. Also, if you're going to stamp the next day or a little while later, then leave it in here closed. But if you're not going to stamp again for a week or 2, or several days, then I would let it dry out because you don't want it to get mildewy or moldy. And it's easy to re-wet. You just wet it, wad it up, squeeze it, and then it's dry again or moist. That's all you need. So, hope you saw the splendid benefits of using the Simply Shammy. I'm Jacqueline with CraftyJackStamping.com, and if you want to go check out my blog, it's at CraftyJackStamping.com.